Today we're going to show you how to implement social sharing widgets onto your Blogger blog. There are several benefits that come from adding this feature to your site, the main one being a greater chance of increasing your social traffic. For example, someone arrives at your blog and feels compelled to share some content that you've written with their Facebook friends and followers. In doing so, they'll promote your blog to a wider audience, which is a natural and effective way to get more visitors. So let's get started. Step 1 of the Share This website asks you to choose your platform. There are several options to choose from, including WordPress, Tumblr, Blogger, and even just standard website code. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to select Blogger, but the more advanced users can also add buttons to a Blogger blog by selecting website and editing the blog's HTML directly. Upon selecting Blogger, you can see a green box will highlight your selection. Then click Step 2 to select your style of button. Next, you're presented with some options for the style of button you would like to add to your blog. The first is a minimalistic square icon available in either 16 or 32 pixel sizes. The second option is for standard buttons with a social count displayed horizontally, and the third option is for the same style buttons but with the count displayed vertically, which is the option I'm going to choose for my blog. So again, click to highlight and then click on Step 3 to customize. Next, you'll need to decide which social buttons you're going to use on your blog. When it comes to social, we all tend to think of the big three: Facebook, Twitter and Google+. But the truth is there are a massive amount of social networks available to use on the internet. One question I'm often asked is, what social network should I be using? The fact is that it really depends on what type of industry you're in. For instance, Pinterest is a perfect platform for home decor, weddings and visual products or services. It all comes down to your business brand and the relevancy of its broadcast to the target audience. Don't forget there are hundreds of social media platforms available, and don't be afraid to experiment. It's the only way that you'll discover what works best for you. Copy and Share is a new tool added to Share This, which will let you add a little more functionality to your blog. The first tick box, labelled Measure Copy and Shares of your website's content, will add some code to your blog that means anytime a person copies and pastes content directly from your blog into another entity, such as a social media profile, your URL will automatically be appended to the end of the content along with the words "See more here." This ensures you're always referenced correctly and linked to as the source of information. The second tick box, labelled Measure Copy Shares of your website URLs, will add a Share This hashtag to the end of your shared URLs. This enables them to measure how often your URLs are shared across the internet, and the results are displayed within their own Social Quality Index or SQI analyzer. Once you've identified which social channels complement the industry you're in, you need to start promoting your business within these channels by adding the corresponding social buttons to your blog. You can see there are plenty of options to choose from within the menus, but in this instance I'm going to be adding social buttons to my motoring blog, and I've chosen the 4 buttons that correspond to the same places in which I'm maintaining a social presence. These are Facebook likes, tweets, Google Plus ones and Technorati shares. Once you've finished customising your social buttons, click the green Finish to get the code button at the bottom of the page. If you're not logged into a Share This account, a pop-up will now appear asking you to either sign in or create an account. If you look at the bottom right corner, there's also an option to skip this for now. If you click this, you'll be asked to choose from one or two options: multi-post or direct post. Multi-post is the option to select, which will keep users on your blog to share the content, rather than a direct post which will redirect them to the corresponding social channel. So highlight the option you wish to go for and click the green Go button to proceed. You may need to allow pop-ups from Share This in order to proceed. It also saves time if you make sure you're logged into your Blogger account before clicking. Next, the Blogger screen will open, asking you to select the blog you wish to add your social buttons to from a drop-down list. Simply do this and click the Add Widget button. The Share This social buttons have now successfully been added to your Blogger blog. So once you've finished creating your best content, make use of those buttons, share your articles within the right social circles, and watch your web traffic rise. So now that you know how to add social widgets to your blog, you can start growing your social traffic. For more tutorials, please subscribe to silkstream.net on YouTube and subscribe to our blog at www.silkstream.net/blog.